Morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in San Diego, and just got up and had a nice little walk and looked at the sun, and I'm about to have a cup of tea, and I thought it's been a while since I've done one of those video blog posts, so I thought I would just do that. And so today I wanted to address really just something that's been shocking to me almost, is just the growth in the blog. It's been weird, and so to all those new people who have joined in the last month or two, welcome, and thanks for checking it out. I did think it was good as a reset point, as the numbers are weird like that, to just reintroduce myself and kind of share a little bit about really what I blog about and why, because I'm not sure that that's always clear, and then sometimes I fear that because it isn't clear that maybe I'm coming off, I don't know, I guess my biggest fear is I'm always coming off as arrogant or something like that, when that just isn't me. If you've ever met me, it's not really how I roll. So what do I blog? Well, first and foremost, I guess I have three audiences when I sit down to write. And the first audience is me. Typically what I'm writing, I would say most of the time, are posts that are for me. They're just what God's stirring in my heart and what's going on, and so that's usually what I'm writing about. And sometimes I confuse the personal pronouns because of just the pace of what I'm writing. I just have to get this post out before I leave for work at 8 o'clock, and the clock is ticking, and I'm kind of writing on a timer, and so the thoughts are just there. Yeah, but the first and foremost audience is me. They're usually reflections on what I'm hoping God will do in me and through me. The second audience is you. I think as the blog has grown, I've had to get used to the idea that people read it, and that people are interacting with it, and that maybe God is using what I write primarily for myself, for them too. And so, I would be remiss to not mention that you are part of my audience, and so I've got you in the back of my mind. You're secondary, but primary, and oftentimes what I'm doing is really just writing my journal to God, and so it's a devotional a lot of times. And so it sounds weird to say God is your audience, but that's kind of what's going on there, is that I'm hoping that what I'm writing and using my creative gifts that God's given me or not given me to glorify God. So those are my three audiences, and just the how or the why, or I don't remember which one it is now, but how does it work? I get up every morning. Right now we have an infant, so I feed the baby, and then I have a short period of time to write, and so I do that. And some of the why is because that's what I do. Back in high school, I remember an English teacher telling me that if you wanted to be a good writer, you had to write every day. And so probably since about 10th grade or so, I've kept a journal. And here I am 20 years later now. I've been blogging here on this blog, if you look in the archives down there on the side panel, since 2004. And so that's kind of the why, I guess, is I just want to exercise these creative gifts and work on them, because just like public speaking, I realize that the more you do, the better you get. So that's kind of the why. So yeah, that's the scoop. Every morning I sit down and I look out in my garden, and this is part of it. See, it's a beautiful tangerine tree, and look out the window and watch the sunrise usually, and enjoy a cup of tea and sit down and write for about an hour or so. So that's it. It's nice to meet you. Good seeing you. You look good. Yeah, you losing a little weight? Oh, anyways, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or whatever, leave me a comment.